So is the Limit Over collection telling us to keep a couple of eyes on some things on our side of the game? Did you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oscars? So we're looking at a couple of the cards that got announced on the OCG side that'd be popping up in the Limit Over frame collection. And a couple of these are very interesting because some of them are tie-ins to future sets coming out. Some of them, I mean, maybe just don't have a reasoning to be reprinted that we can see right now, but we're going to start out with the Chaos Allure Queen here. So you can discard one other light or dark monster, especially summon this card from the hand, and you can target a monster in either graveyard and equip it to this card as an equip soul, and if you do, this card's name becomes that equipped monster's name. And then if you equipped a light or dark monster by this effect, especially summon a Dark Allure Queen monster from the deck or graveyard. Now, this card has always been very interesting in the way that it's worked. One, it is level or name changing, which is good. It's a level 7, and we know that the next set is supposed to be a chaos oriented set. So the fact that we have a Chaos Allure Queen here that is looking to, you know, possibly have some interactions, I'm not sure, but I mean, to pick up a playset of these, just in case, they're 11 cents a piece. This is truly going to be the penny stonk of the set. I can't imagine it's going to go too crazy. Yeah, the commons are pennies, so I'd pick up a playset of these just to have them. It's a whole whopping $1, and we never know where things are going to go from there. The Infernity. There's been a lot of Infernity cards that have been turning over and getting reprinted, but the problem is like, until we have, like, I think even if, like, Infernity came back and, like, triple launcher, triple barrier, you know, triple everything, is the deck even really good? It was already inconsistent back in the day, and, I mean, we've gotten pieces to help out, but it hasn't initially gone too crazy. Even taking a look at the Infernity Doom Dragon here, he himself is not even that crazy. He's come a long way. Definitely cheap. Original barriers. I love that OG print barriers still are like $17+ here. Even so, you continue on along with the Spectrum. You hit 25 for near mint, and then you hit 30 for first ed near mint. So, you know, it's not like this card flips over and moves every single day, but it does have enough consistency under its belt that it does very well. I mean, it's kind of a shame, actually, because I don't think it got a lot of good reprints. Necromancers are 11s. There's your Doom Dragon again. This thing is actually an $11 Ultra. You shitting me? Yeah, it's actually an expensive Ultra. 13, 14? Near mints are about $20. Wow. It has really been that long since I've seen Doom Dragon actually doing anything. I think he needs the reprint more so than anything. Archfiends are $7, $8 for the quarter centuries. That's okay. You can get the nice Stardust Accelerator video game versions, the Ultras. There's also supers that exist for this in, you know, not English. Which, by the way, those supers, gorgeous. Some of the nicest looking stuff that we've had floating around. For any breaks are also still $2 to $3. Launchers are also market price $3, $4. Infernity cards are crazy, man. You can also get the nicer launchers, the Deuces. See that these are $2 to $3. Infernity or Wave Motion Inferno, these are still like $3 as well. Same thing with the Destroyer. Even like the niche Infernity cards still have value today. Think about that, people. You know, for a deck that even Zero Max here is still sitting at $1. Zero Max, I think, has been $1 for most of its life. Think about this, though. For how long we have come along with Infernity and how much of this deck has been a crazy monster, that this stuff is still holding values to this point is rather amazing. Eclipse Wyvern, we've been following this one for a hot while now. I think OCG finally said, hey, go nuts, people. You enjoy your Eclipse Wyverns, test them out, see what you can do with them. At this stage, I mean, $27 is the top end of the market, which I don't like that. I think it's way too expensive, to say the least, but man, you know, if I could play with any other rarity, honestly, kind of driven down here to the old gold rare. But I mean, I can get those for 40 cents. Why would I want to spend $27? I don't know. Semantics, I guess. But the people actually been paying this. Are we $17? Looks like 17 is the top end of what has sold for this. Once again, I mean, the whole takeaway from this is the Chaos inspiration it's supposedly coming with Chaos Origins. So, I mean, this is a card that can actually interact. Oh yeah, elfobia. You know, this card, every single time we actually look at this, it's a broken card, because once per turn you can reveal a wind monster in your hand until the end of your opponent's next main phase 1. Monsters with a level higher than the revealed monster just cannot activate their effects. This isn't a negate. This is a very strong you cannot. And we have seen in the past that denying effects to the opponent and, you know, forcing them to lose a battle phase at least ensures that you get the game back to your turn so that you can actually play the game. I think that's the most important takeaway with this card is, you know, the progression of getting the game back so that we can play it. Samsara Lotus. Or Samsara Dragon. This was interesting. This card can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a dragon monster. And then you banish it in the graveyard, target a level 5 or higher dragon monster in your graveyard, and add it to your hand. After effect resolves, you can tribute summon. This was locked away in Ghost from the Past. These are 14 cents a piece. These are what we like to call the garbage cards of things. But it's interesting to see once again that this did get that reprint in the set. So that means that now we need to take some consideration and go, all right, so what double tribute is Konami trying to, you know, want us to look at here? Why are we suddenly pushing this? That's my whole thing. It's like, yeah, this is really, really cool, but yet, why though? I don't know. Cyber Eternity Dragon. This card recently just broke people's minds. It's a Cyber Dragon monster plus 2 machine monsters. Evidently this, with the Orcus deck now is like full combo, because you can just activate the fusion, drop down Cyber Dragon, 2 machine monsters. Congratulations, you know, you have full Orcus combo at that point. And a lot of people, I guess, have been pretty upset with how impactful Cyber Eternity Dragon actually has been on that. I mean, I'm happy that we're seeing this stuff actually be viable. I think that's the most impactful part of all of this. Cyber Eternity Dragon does also have plenty of versions, but the 2 it does have are like $3 to $4 a piece. This one heading on up to $5. So it begins. Djinn Buster. This is another one just kind of keep an eye on. I know, right? This thing, Battles of Legend, has pushed us down to 18 cents. I mean, this just seeing a reprint just tells me, hey, maybe we do need to keep an eye on this, because maybe there is something to this. Songs of the Dominators. Oh boy, these are still $37 a piece for QCRs. Then, you know, you mosey on down here. These are $4 to $5 secret rares, man. There were very few decks that ended up being able to truly play this, but it still seemed like one of those good powerhouse cards for what it is. Now, we have 2 other little things that really weren't included, but I figured we would. Sky Scourge Enrise. Oh boy, an ultimate first edition on this. By the way, you are playing way back with Force of the Breaker first eds. To see that there's one available for $28 and then we jump up to $45.75 here. Long term for these, I mean, $28 has been pretty much where you would expect to be with this, which is not too terrible. And then number C39, Utopia Ray, the German version from the Advent Calendar 2014. These are $5 a piece. Obviously, anything that has to do with the old Advent calendars are always going to be a pretty big topic of discussion, because they really, really, really are some of the most interesting products that have existed. And the fact that they were region exclusive to Germany was already a crazy thing by Konami. So, a little bit of interesting stuff today. I do think that watching reprints on one side of the game is very interesting for what's to come for us, and I'm totally all about that, honestly. So please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back in their day, guys. Patrons! Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.